Welcome to the Morality Matters YouTube channel. Today we delve into the profound wisdom of Bertrand Russell, exploring his poignant quote on war. Bertrand Russell, a celebrated mathematician, philosopher and logician, left an indelible mark on our understanding of war and its implications. His words resonate deeply, especially in times when conflict and strife dominate global headlines. Russell's insightful observations on war transcend the battlefield, challenging us to critically examine the true costs of conflict and the often illusory nature of victory. Join us as we unpack the layers of meaning within his words, reflecting on their relevance in today's world. Throughout this video, we encourage you to engage with Russell's perspective, contemplating its implications for our individual lives and for society as a whole. Let his wisdom spark a conversation, encouraging us to seek peaceful resolutions and a more just world. Bertrand Russell's words cut to the heart of the matter. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. This seemingly simple statement carries profound weight, challenging us to look beyond the superficiality of victory and grapple with the true cost of conflict. When we glorify war, when we celebrate military victories as the ultimate measure of right and wrong, we fail to acknowledge the devastating human cost. War leaves a trail of destruction in its wake, shattered lives, broken families, and deep-seated trauma that can span generations. Russell's quote invites us to consider a critical distinction. Survival is not synonymous with righteousness. Just because a nation or group emerges from a conflict victorious does not necessarily mean their cause was just, their actions ethical, or their perspectives inherently right. Think for a moment about a simple game of chess. Two players engage in a battle of strategy and intellect, each move carrying the potential to outmaneuver the other. Ultimately, one player emerges victorious, having checkmated their opponent, but does this victory inherently mean the winning player possessed a superior moral compass? Not necessarily. Chess, like war, often comes down to strategy, cunning, and sometimes sheer luck. The winner may be the more skilled tactician, but that doesn't automatically make them the more ethical or morally upright individual. Similarly, on the world stage, nations engage in complex geopolitical games. Alliances are formed and broken, strategies are deployed, and resources are mobilized in a high-stakes game of power. Victory in war can be the result of superior military might, strategic alliances, economic advantages, or simply being on the right side of a particular historical moment. However, attributing moral righteousness solely based on the outcome of war is a dangerous oversimplification. It ignores the complex web of factors that lead to conflict, the motivations of those involved, and the often blurred lines between aggressor and defender. History is replete with examples of nations or groups who, despite being on the winning side of a conflict, committed horrific atrocities. Their victories were often achieved through brutal force, suppression of dissent, and disregard for human life. Conversely, history also remembers those who fought for just causes, for freedom, for equality, and for the betterment of humanity, even in the face of defeat. Their sacrifices, though not resulting in traditional victory, serve as powerful reminders that moral courage and ethical actions are not defined by the outcome of battles. Russell's quote serves as a stark reminder that equating victory in war with moral righteousness is a dangerous fallacy. It leads to a distorted view of history where the victors write the narrative, often obscuring their own wrongdoings and minimizing the suffering they inflicted. This quote challenges us to look beyond the simplistic binary of winner and loser, right and wrong. It compels us to engage in critical thinking, to question narratives, and to recognize that the true cost of war extends far beyond the battlefield. The enduring legacy of war is often etched in the deep scars it leaves on individuals, families, and entire societies. The psychological trauma, the physical disabilities, the loss of loved ones, these wounds can linger for generations, shaping the future in profound and often tragic ways. Russell's message resonates deeply in our modern world, a world still grappling with conflict and violence. His words call upon us to resist the allure of simplistic narratives that glorify war and demonize those deemed the enemy. Instead, he encourages us to engage in thoughtful dialogue to understand the perspectives of all involved and to seek peaceful resolutions that address the root causes of conflict. Only by acknowledging the inherent complexities of war and rejecting the false equivalence of victory and righteousness can we truly move towards a more just and peaceful world. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please subscribe to the Morality Matters YouTube channel for more quotes and inspirations. We hope Bertrand Russell's words will resonate with you, prompting reflection and perhaps even inspiring you to be an advocate for peace in your own way. Remember, choosing dialogue over violence, empathy over division, and understanding over blind judgment are all steps towards a more humane and compassionate world. Let's strive to create a future where war is not the answer, but a shared reminder of the importance of diplomacy, understanding, and the pursuit of lasting peace.